And how do you plan to lure him out? With your charm?
On a quiet cul-de-sac, where hedges are neat and lawns greener than envy, lived Jake, a wannabe inventor on a quest, convinced that the secret to eternal comedy lay next door. Our tale unfolds in a peculiar setting, a quaint neighborhood, with our eccentric hero and a mysterious old man whose eyeball held secrets beyond reason, or at least that's what Jake believed.
Guys, you won't believe this. Old Man Thompson next door has a magical eyeball. I'm telling you, it's the key to comedy greatness.
Jake, you've lost it. Just because the man's eye bulges a little doesn't mean it's magical.
Yeah, Jake, last week you thought Mrs. Henderson's cat was an alien. Let it go. I'm serious. I've got a plan to sneak a peek. Just picture it, a lens that sees comedy in everything.
Jake, with stars, or perhaps lunacy in his eyes, believed the old man's singular eye would reveal universe-shattering genius. So naturally, he crafted a series of harebrained schemes to uncover its mystery.
First, Operation Binocular Caper. We lure Thompson outside, and voila, I spy through the binoculars.
And how do you plan to lure him out? With your charm?
Come on, Jake, face it. There's no way this ends well. Oh, ye of little faith, watch and learn. I have this contraption ready, the Cat Collar 3000. It's feline approved.
As Jake tried to impress his friends, laughter erupted when his invention squawked like a deranged parrot instead of meowing. But oh, it got worse.
Whoops, wrong button, folks. Abort, abort.
Meanwhile, Old Man Thompson, obliviously trimming his roses, startled as the cacophonous device seamlessly transitioned into an opera performance, complete with an unintended sprinkler finale.
What in tarnation is that racket?
In Jake's universe, however, this was merely a minor bump on the road to enlightenment.
Quick, plan B. Rosemary's aroma assault. His nose won't know what hit him.
What's that? A stink bomb or an aggressive potpourri?
Please, before he calls the cops. Observe the handiwork. A concoction so enticing, he'll step right out.
But Jake, in his comedic twist of fate, tossed the wrong vial. Instead of luring, it expelled a cloud of stink so vile, neighborhood dogs began a chorus of howls.
Wrong potion. Fly for your lives.
As the neighborhood swirled in chaos, Jake's determination burned brighter. He trotted right to the old man's doorstep, a desperate plan C in his cluttered mind.
You young folks having fun raising a ruckus out here?
Good afternoon, Mr. Thompson. Your roses are looking exquisite as usual. Mind if I ask about your eye?
My eye, why lad, it's just a family quirk.
Quirk, you say? May I get a closer look? Purely scientific curiosity.
Jake leaned in, hoping for comedic enlightenment, but instead met a twinkle of humor in the old man's gaze.
Reverse Inquisition, I see. I'll make you a deal. You tell me why you've got a cat-calling opera machine and a bouquet of skunk, and maybe, just maybe, I'll share a bit of my wisdom.
Jake, now flustered but intrigued, began weaving an absurd tale of myth, magic, and misplaced inventions, all vying for that elusive joke that never fades.
And that, Mr. Thompson, is why I believe your eye holds the comedy key.
Oh, young man, the secret isn't in my eye. It's been in front of you all along. But will you find it?
An electrifying cliffhanger as Jake stands there, his brain ticking and tangled. What is the elusive secret? Is it madness or genius that drives him? Tune in next time as laughter, chaos, and unexpected heroes unfold in the quest for eternal comedy. Roll credits and cue laughter. Jake wouldn't have it any other way. As we return to our oddball duo, Jake and Max, we find them in their makeshift command center, a cluttered room filled with whiteboards, remote controls, and banana peels. The air is ripe with the smell of pizza leftovers, and paranoia runs high.
All right, Max. Operation Ghostly Spectacle is a go. We're going to spook the bejesus out of the old man and finally reveal the secret of that creepy eye.
Jake, I can't believe we're doing this. What if he calls the cops? We'll end up in jail, and I have an aversion to orange jumpsuits.
Relax, Max. The worst that could happen is... Well, actually, don't think about the worst. Just stick to the plan. You've got the fake ghost costumes, right?
Oh, do I ever? One is Casper friendly and the other screams Ghostbusters reject. I'm not convinced these will work.
Max, my sketchy friend, you must learn the art of confidence. And remember, the banana peels are our secret weapon. If all else fails, one perfectly placed slip can bring down fear incarnate.
Armed with costumes and a surplus of banana peels, the duo creeps into the old man's yard, the shadows lengthening as the moon hangs ominously close, casting an eerie silver glow over their antics.
Jake, why doesn't the old man have curtains? Can he see us?
Of course, he can't see us. Although, given it's like the Eye of Sauron, he might not even need curtains.
Okay, on my count. 1, 2, 3, boo!
Max dashes across the lawn draped in a DIY ghost sheet, waving his arms like a possessed chicken. Jake fumbles a bag of banana peels, strategically placing them with all the subtlety of a neon sign.
What in tarnation?
Suddenly, the porch light flicks on, highlighting Max as he trips spectacularly over a rogue garden gnome.
Quick, Max, run! Ghosts shouldn't have to deal with garden gnomes.
Is that you, Jimmy? I've told you kids, I'm not buying any more Girl Scout cookies after last time.
Oh no, he thinks we're kids. Retreat, Max, retreat.
As they scramble in panic, the duo leaves behind a trail of ill-considered evidence, including a single peach-scented ghost sheet fluttering wistfully.
Jake, we left the ghost sheet. What if it has my initials on it? What if it's traceable?
Oh, stop panicking, Max. I bought it at the thrift shop. No one can trace it. I hope.
They stagger back to their HQ, breathing hard, nursing bruised egos and knees, pondering their next scheme. But suddenly, a chilling thought occurs to Jake.
Max, what if the old man isn't human?
Don't get all Twilight Zone on me, Jake.
No, listen. He never ages, he never sleeps, and he always knows when we're up to something. Maybe he's a vampire.
And we've just reinforced his belief that we're the most inept vampire hunters known to history. Great.
Just as their panic reaches fever pitch, there's a loud knock. Both freeze, exchanging looks of pure terror and absurd readiness.
Who could that be at this hour?
I don't know, Jake, unless it's him.
There's palpable tension as Jake tiptoes to the door, his feet slipping comically on a banana peel. He swings the door open, heart pounding.
So I heard there's a haunted sheet roaming my yard.
The old man raises an eyebrow, clearly amused, clutching the ghostly sheet.
You kids might need a lesson in spectral decorum. Maybe starting with some real curtains?
Spectral what now? He's a ghost hunter.
Or Royal Vampire Patrol?
Their ridiculous theories dance like scattered leaves in the wind, the old man just shaking his head, clearly bemused. This isn't over, the air seems to hint, as mischief hangs heavily between them.
You two better pack those banana peels, or you'll start a revolution in the ape community.
The old man turns, leaving the duo in shock, grappling with the dizzy whirl of events. Wondering, scheming, forever plotting their next laughable move. Stay tuned for the next half-baked scheme in the absurd chronicles of Jake and Max, the comedic knights of ill repute. In the grand ballroom of a dusty mansion, an unexpected crescendo of laughter hits like a hurricane. A grand piano serves as an accidental launching pad for a pie, perfectly aimed at a hapless bystander. Enter Jake and Max, two unsuspecting goofballs in the wrong place at a delightfully wrong time.
Dude, are you sure this isn't some haunted house meetup? There are zombies everywhere.
Zombies? These people are just exceptionally dedicated to their costumes, I guess.
A butler walks by carrying a tray of drinks. Max waves enthusiastically, inadvertently causing the tray to somersault.
Whoa, incoming. Duck, everyone.
The man ducks just in time, and the champagne flutes shatter on a shimmering chandelier. Tiny crystals rain down, glistening as attendees cheer, believing it's part of an elaborate show.
Bravo, an immersive experience. Finally something with class.
As the crowd turns their attention to a dancing skeleton band, Jake tries to blend in by moonwalking, right into a display of towering vases.
Oh no, gravity loves me too much for this.
Each vase teeters, swaying like trees in a storm before descending in a curiously cascading sequence. The last one, however, lands miraculously in Jake's arms.
Young lad, You've mastered the vase waltz.
At the mention, the old man winks. His eye bulges dramatically and springs out with comical velocity like a rogue tumbleweed.
My stars, his eye.
I knew it, an alien cult for sure.
The crowd gasps collectively, not in horror but bewilderment, as the bouncing eye makes its rounds like a globetrotting tourist.
Is that a lens? Haha.
The eye encircles a tulip centerpiece and lands atop a pile of custard pies, splashing just enough to paint everyone's cheeks a lovely shade of dessert.
My secret's out. I'm merely retired special effects at your service.
Phew. I thought we'd stumbled into a twilight dimension or something.
Just then, the chandelier, probably groggy from all the chaos earlier, gives way. Splendidly, it swings like a pendulum. Max sees it coming and channels his inner Tarzan, grabbing on to save it.
Watch me swing to valor.
Max hams it up, skillfully soaring across the room. Guests clap enthusiastically for the bravado. Their applause fuels Max's inner diva, and he glides through the crowd, releasing confetti from his pockets.
Best.
You lads, join me every year. You've made this an unforgettable evening.
Suddenly, flashing lights appear outside the windows, coloring everything like an eccentric kaleidoscope. The crowd turns in unison to see what's brewing.
Oh no, did we trigger some kind of alarm?
As it turns out, it's a parade, ironically sporting a Monster Mash theme. The parade leader bursts in to invite the revelers, creating even more pandemonium.
We're parading now too? Life goals.
Emboldened, the crowd, now a mishmash of costumed wonders, pours out into the street. Mixing merriment with the parade dancers, laughter echoes across the blocks like a tidal wave of absolute joy.
I knew coming here was my best idea yet.
Or maybe our only idea ever worth repeating.
As the night ebbs into early dawn, Jake and Max smile, surrounded by eccentric new friends. Their accidental presence here seems like fate, wrapped in slapstick charm and resilient giggles.
I have to say I found my soul match, or pie match, in you two jesters. Next year, you lead the parade.
Can't wait to bring pies back in style.
And maybe next time I'll stick a landing, for once.
As the morning sun peeks over the horizon, so does the curtain on an epic night of unstoppable hilarity. Until next year, dear audience, when pies fly and vases waltz once more. The party is buzzing with energy, laughter echoing through the large hall. Jake and Max stand at the center, surrounded by a vibrant crowd eager to hear the aftermath of the night. It's clear there's been a seismic shift from peril to parody.
And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, I slipped on that darn banana peel.
Honestly, at that point, any dignity was already out the window. We figured we might as well dive headfirst into the absurdity.
The old man approaches, his wry smile a beacon of mischief.
Now, good folks, let's reveal the grand twist of the evening. The contact lens, yes, the infamous contact lens, was actually just a leftover from a set piece in our failed drama club, meant to make Othello's jealousy all the more visible.
Wait, are you saying we've all been running in circles over a prop from Othello?
Precisely, though who knew it would lead to such an Oscar-worthy comedy of errors?
And to think I blamed Jake for bringing down the curtain on our social lives. Turns out it was a floating piece of theatrical history.
People start sharing stories of their own dramatic mishaps, the mood light as a souffle.
I once tried to be Lady Macbeth. Ended up with both my contact lenses falling out during Outdamned Spot.
My debut was as a tree. I think I still have sap under my fingernails.
All right, we'll admit, we might have let our imaginations run a bit wild. Who knew assumptions could be more twisted than a pretzel?
Exactly. From now on, we solemnly swear our antics will stay firmly in the realm of comedy.
You two have done the impossible. You've taken a disaster and turned it into a masterpiece. You've made legends out of mishap.
Oh, we've become legendary, all right. Legendary pranksters of the weirdest kind.
Suddenly, a clueless stranger wanders in, holding a rubber chicken.
Anyone missing one of these? Found it in the library next to a Shakespeare anthology.
Oh, it seems like we're leaving a trail of comedy breadcrumbs.
At this rate, even rubber chickens are getting in on the act. We can't stop.
The crowd stills as the old man raises his hand, commanding attention with his presence.
Before this night ends, I declare a new play in the making. The Case of the Prop That Cried Havoc. And guess who's penning it? These two.
Oh, great. From pranksters to playwrights in the blink of a lensless eye.
I sense a Pulitzer Prize on the horizon for most ridiculously hilarious event ever.
And you, young men, we've got to take a bow. You've shown us all how laughter can outshine any shadow.
The crowd claps, the sound like rainfall on a tin roof. The joy is palpable, warmth spreading like the golden glow of the morning sun.
Thank you, everyone. This comedy troupe isn't just Max and me, it's all of us. So who's ready for a sequel?
And let's make sure to remember, nothing takes the stage quite like some spontaneous chaos.
As they exit, the hall teems with chatter, excitement electric in the air. Jake and Max, buoyed by the night's events, pause at the door.
Accidental legends, not bad, eh?
Not bad at all. Just wait until Act 2.
With a final wave, they step out. Behind them, the party continues, laughter and stories intertwining into the eve, promise of future hilarity just beyond the horizon. The curtain falls on one performance, only to rise on another.